So I'm very excited here. I got my brothers again. Once again, we're talking about consciousness. I found them on the basketball court. Your names again?
Marquel.
Marquel and?
Quentin.
Quentin. I had a friend named Quentin in a dance company called Béjar Ballet in Switzerland, so the world is very small. So I'm telling them about information about them. I've given them information from my research. I'm an activist, a light worker, and their minds are being blown because I'm telling them things that they're not taught in school. Now, there's a reason for that. The human creation is very powerful, which is why they're sitting down now. It's going to blow their mind even more. Now, when you research, Earth is the cube in geometry. So I'm going to ask you yes or no. Yes or no?
Yeah.
It's a fact. Good. You can look it up. Now, in your foot is the cuboid bone.
Yeah.
What am I saying about your foot? That it's the Earth. It's a fact. So we're done. So you are one with the Earth. Now you know. There's no theory. Theo means God. There's no research needed. Now, in your foot and hands, you have a phalanges bone. Yes or no? This one's a bit deep. Go to etymology.com and type in phalange. You'll find a military division. So what am I saying about your feet? That if you walk barefoot, you will become as strong as the earth. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Done. Now, in your shin bone, you have a tibia. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Guess what it means in etymology?
What does it mean?
A flute. A flute.
Is that what flutes are made out of?
Now, wait, yes. We play the recorder in school, right?
Yeah.
The clarinet for clarity.
Yeah.
Did Mozart have a magic flute?
Yeah, he did.
And they have you listen, and it's in your damn shin, you are Mozart, yes or no?
Yeah.
By the way, Mozart's name is Om, Om-Sart. Om is the Hindu word of God. Nice try. We see where you got all of your wisdom from the indigenous people. Very simple. Do you have a calf muscle?
Yeah.
Is Taurus a sign in the zodiac?
Uh-huh.
I'm a Taurus. Is the Taurus a bull? It is. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Is a calf relating to a bull?
Yeah.
When the sun is in the springtime, pardon me, or when the sun goes up from Aries to Taurus, going up to the summertime, would it be like a springing action, would you say?
Yeah.
Because I'm born in May and Taurus is in May, so would it make sense that my calf helps me to spring up?
Yeah.
Because you have Taurus fields in science. Those red and blue lights that go through the window you can't see, they're red and blue energies that carry you. Did you know that?
No.
Wow, does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you're a Taurus. You have a shin bone in front of you. Shin in Hebrew is fire. Seriously. So what does that mean about your body?
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know.
Fire, earth. Whoa, hold on.
You see how they're getting it? Keep going. Talk to me.
So your feet are
Your
fire.
feet are, no, your
legs
feet are earth.
Your feet are earth. Your calves is fire.
Your
No,
calf.
your
Your
shin.
calf would be a water sign because Taurus is magnetic and a water sign. Your shin is fire.
Yeah.
So you have fire and water makes ether. It's atomic
And that's
energy.
Earth.
That's
The
the
legs
fifth.
make the fucking earth.
And that's the
fire
fifth
and
one,
water.
I call this on-the-go wisdom for free. They ain't going to a library because the library has Libra and Aries in it. Libra, Aries. I'm blowing your mind. Astrology. Whoa. In your knee, you have a meniscus, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is a sine wave?
A sine wave?
The sun makes a figure 8. Did you know that?
I did not.
It makes a sine, S-I-N-E. You can Google that. Now you have a meniscus, it makes a figure 8. So what am I saying about your knees and how the sun is moving then now?
Isn't that the...
Yeah.
Your knees are the sun then,
Yes, they are. Now, do we have something called the elliptical machine? Elliptical?
Elliptical sounds familiar.
The sun goes on the ecliptic?
Oh,
Elliptic?
Oh, eclipse.
Yes!
Oh my God.
You see, everything's astro. I'm blowing their minds. They deserve to know this. They deserve. They're the future, damn it. They're 15, and I want them to get the truth. You have quads, yes or no?
Yeah.
What's 4 and 4?
8.
Quad is
Oh my
4.
God, that's
You
the sun.
are
It
the
goes-
figure 8. You are moving with the sun. Do you have hamstrings?
Yeah.
In Chinese zodiac, the pig relates to the constellation Hercules. Whoa, you didn't know that. So your hamstrings are a part of your strength. Your hamstrings gave birth to the guitar. Yeah, and to puppets. Now, do we have a sacrum?
Oh, that's
Yeah, a sacrum, yeah.
Sacrum means sacred.
Okay.
Very simple. You have a pituitary and a pineal gland, yes or no?
Yeah.
Do we have a yin and a yang?
Yeah.
Do we have a checking and savings?
Yeah.
A left hand and a right hand?
Yeah.
A man and a woman?
Yeah.
That came from your pituitary and your pineal gland, yes or no? It's in your sacrum. It's called your chakras. Now, very simple. I told them that in their creative fluids, sexual fluids, they have copper and zinc, and in their brain they also have copper. So you might want to be careful with these girls and how hot they look, because there's a reason why sexual education is not being taught in a spiritual way, because it makes a lot of money when you go and do your thing, yes and no.
It does.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, yes and no.
Yeah.
Oh, I love this music, but what's the vibration?
It makes me want to do stuff like that.
Your kidney means a soul in etymology. You didn't know that. Your kidney means a soul, so that means that your soul is a real thing, yes or no?
Yeah.
So you can sell your soul, right?
Oh.
You better be careful. Oh yeah, I'm not playing games with them. I want them to get the truth. You know what your lung means?
What?
It means light. It means that the sun's rays, the sun's invisible rays, right now, it's making and forming your bones, you. Because you have a solar plexus, so you're making yourself. You're a battery, keeping yourself alive, and you're not plugged in. And you're gonna tell me that your phone is cooler than you? Get out of here. Now, you also have something called the lunate bone.
Where's that at?
What is luna? It's in your forearm.
It's moon.
The sun, the moon.
Say it again.
The moon.
The moon.
You just said you have a moon-shaped bone, yes or no?
Yeah.
So if anyone tells you astrology is evil, that it's pseudo-science, that it's bullshit, you tell them that this dude told us. And we looked it up, look it up.
Okay.
And then show these bastards, because they're ignorant. We ain't gonna get better if we're ignorant, making money all day and thinking about Hillary and Trump, yes or no?
Yes.
The presidents are all on the same script. They're all related to the kings of England. Research. Yes. So, very simple. Bam! You have a clavicle, yes or no?
Yeah.
It means cumulus in etymology. Where is cumulus, my people? Point to it. Up. The clouds. You're okay.
Oh,
It's okay.
it's the cloud, okay.
That's why I'm here. It's okay. You are fine. That means that when you pass over and you die, we have what is called detritus. Simple. Organic matter created by the decomposition of organisms. So when I die, I give birth to the food. I'm immortal. And then my invisible parts go to the clouds. That blew their mind, yes or no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is the sky blue?
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the Bible, it says the firmament parted the waters above and below. Now ask yourself a question. How much of the earth is water?
Like a lot of.
How much of you is water?
90%.
Now scratch your heads. Literally, scratch your heads. Now go, oh, the sky is blue. Look at it right now with me. Look at it and say, could that be water? And maybe the clouds are, right, a humidifier kind of deal where they're keeping the earth in a certain, you see where I'm going. When you die, you decorate the earth. When you die, you decorate this earth. Now, you have a cortex in the bark in your head, yes or no?
Yeah.
Your brain. It means the bark of a tree. So when you stare at a tree, what does it mean? You're looking into someone's head.
Head, same thing.
Max Headroom was a character in the 90s. It was a talking head. Talking heads, I think it's a group. What does this mean, these heads that talk? Now, also you have medulla, and medulla, yes or no, in your brain.
Yeah.
It means the pith. Pith means the important part of plants. So you relate to what?
The
Plants.
plants.
So you should be eating what more than what?
Plants more than.
Do not go to fast foods. They use your chakras. Why is it all red colors and yellow?
Red
McDonald's.
attracts you, right?
Yeah, because you got red blood, right?
Uh-huh.
You have a solar plexus, so they're talking to your yellow and they're pulling you in. They're playing with you, and then you get sick and die, and then you pay the hospital $5 million, and they serve you Pepsi
Uh-huh.
at the hospital, and they smoke cigarettes, and the damn doctor smokes cigarettes. Yes, or damn no.
Yeah.
Ask yourself questions. You don't want your mommy getting sick going in there. They don't know what they're doing. They're giving you fried chicken at the hospital and you got diabetes. Anyways,
Crazy.
you have a thalamus in your brain. Listen to me, y'all. You have a thalamus in your brain. It's a very deep one. It's your pineal gland. It's called the optic thalamus. Guess what it means?
What does it mean?
Receiver of the flower. It means a vault. So where did a vault come from? Your brain. And it means a wedding. I'm not kidding. In etymology, look it up. Don't take my word for it. It means a wedding and a bedroom. Very simple. Now you have a hippocampus in your brain that handles memory. Mem in Hebrew means the water. You have cerebral spinal fluid, and you have what is called claustrum, like Santa Claus, who goes down the chimney and gives you a tree. I told you that your brain is the bark of a tree. It's metaphors for you. Santa Claus is about your brain, my people. And he goes down the chimney every December. It's astrology. They don't tell these people this stuff. You see how simple it is? I'm telling them heavy shit and they're like sitting down. They were playing basketball and then now this is how you can do it, my people, for free. Don't make them theorize. Now, my shoulder's getting sore.
We're in school too.
Thalamus. Bam. And I'll send you this link so you can remember and share it with your friends. Very good. Now, what is Golgotha called in the Bible?
I'm not sure.
It means the place of the skull.
Okay.
Do you have a skull?
Yeah.
What does caput mean in Latin? It means the head, the skull. So what is Capitol Hill? What are capital letters? It's all about you.
The head, the skull.
So when you go to school
It's
and they
like
give
the
you
beginning.
lowercase and capital, it's about you. Yeah. So now schools are in trouble.
Q,
Yeah,
U.
the-
Oh.
Y'all not ready. I'm coming. It's a revolution. I'm coming to the park. I'm doing this, and anyone wants to talk to me, I won't force them. I'll let them come to me, and we can talk about real stuff. Because we getting lied to. Bam! Look, they're empowered now. So, you have 22 bones in your skull. I told you, right?
Yeah.
You have 22 cards in the major arcana of the tarot. You also have 22 letters in the Hebrew alphabet. So I might think that my skull is religion. My skull is where my brain. Now you have copper in your brain, yes or no?
Yes.
I told you have copper in your creative fluids too, right? Your sexual fluids, right? Now, think about it. When you become intimate, I'll just say that because they're young. When you are intimate with a lady or whoever you may like, it's okay.
Yeah.
Be careful how much energy, I'll say it like this, how much energy you unleash because you want to conserve your copper. Guess why? You're a battery, and if you drain your energy, like bleeding, when you sneeze, when you sweat, you're draining your energy, and your sexual energy is very precious. And so shame on you sex ed people. Oh, it's just a, you know, a condom and a uterus. Well, it's an actual universe. It's the same word. Shame on you people.
That's
Now,
crazy.
I'm gonna make them realize they're immortal. Watch this. Do you have fluid in your brain, my people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you have copper in your brain, my people?
Yeah.
Now ask yourself how you're existing, because if you brought a blow torch or a blow dryer, pardon me, in the bathtub with you, would you die? Yes or no?
Yeah.
You would get shocked, right? So ask yourself a question. How are you a battery with copper in your brain with fluids and you're not getting shocked and dying? Ah. Now look at the camera. Look at the camera and say, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a new day.
That's crazy.
And then say you're gonna go research.
I'm gonna go research.
Etymology.com, etymoline.com, all of y'all. Shame on you adults wasting my children's time talking about get a job. They don't know who they are. They have to know who they are. That the calcium phosphate in the concrete is their bone. They have calcium phosphate in their bone, and you don't tell them this? And I researched it, I found it in 5 minutes. I looked up the ingredients for cement, y'all. I'm not any better than you. We are connected, and we're getting lied to by the government. We're focusing on one fat man behind a desk every time. We will make a difference. Hey, my friends in the back, if we didn't go to work tomorrow, what would the government do?
Not pay us. Probably fire us.
No, they would shut down. I'm telling you, all over the world. Listen,
Oh, if all of us. Okay.
if we all said no and didn't go to work, what would happen?
Everything.
just-
Nothing would work.
And they couldn't do jack shit. Stay home.
Really couldn't.
Right, we have the power. Stop.
We do have the power.
So
we have the
it-
power in people in numbers.
So if we all stopped,
But that's
then
just what
they
all,
wouldn't be able to do
we
anything.
just all have to come together.
That's
Yes.
what I've been saying. We all need to come together.
Yes.
That's really all it comes
I'm
down
so happy. Because you know what, I graduated with my master's and the university caused me trauma and they didn't want to, you know, own up to it and say sorry really. And they hurt children who kill themselves. And these people end up serving you liquor, you professors, these dropouts give you your liquor for your bad teaching because you're so stressed out and they give you shit. That's more powerful than a degree. You support your people in the community and you need to influence us to live and not be stressed out by a frickin' grade or a race or a religion or a damn degree. You better know right from wrong behavior because you pissed off the wrong person. I'm full of love. I'm gonna go back to the community and I'm gonna empower them for free. I have my master's, but it's bullshit. We're all masters. I'm gonna get a regular ass job. I don't need one in academia where your egos rule and you don't wanna hear about nature and how Mama Nature gave you birth. These two men right here are open-minded and I'm grateful. Boom! Now I'm gonna say something to you. I teach dance. I wanna ask you a question. I wanna say, who are we? You just say dancers. Who are we?
The answers.
Damn.